Hello, I'm recording a quick video here to re-show my custom-made sleeves for the Mission Impossible series on Blu-ray. The reason is because I did this before, but that was films 1 to 7. At the time of making that video, which was 2 months ago, I made sleeves just for the first 7 films, not the 8th film. Supposedly the final film in the series. That seems to be pretty evident. However, I have now made a sleeve for the 8th film, Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning. With that title, it seems like it is the actual end. But in this video, I'm not showing just that one, as you can see. I'm going to show all of the previous 7 again as well. Yeah, so this video replaces the last one I did. But I gave all of my sleeves a universal look. They all look the same with the 3 shots of a panel of cast shots here above a main picture of Tom Cruise. I didn't put Tom Cruise in any of the panel shots here because he's in the main picture. They all look completely different to the retail versions, but they have a uniform look. I have the remastered version of Mission Impossible, and it is a perfect transfer, I must say. It looks impeccable. Actually better than the 4K version. So anyway, but that's maybe beside the point. Here's what I did for Mission Impossible. Here is Mission Impossible 2. And as you can see, this one has yellow on it to match the yellow of the front. But again, same layout with 3 cast shots and Tom Cruise above. Special features laid out in the same way, as you can see. And here is part 3. Again, same design. I purposefully didn't put barcodes on any of these because if I were to put barcodes on here, they'd have to go here, top right on the back, and it's too intrusive on the artwork itself, so I decided to just leave barcodes off all of these. Now here's part 4. The layout of the first 3, which is white, does change to black here, but that's because the front image is dark, not light. So yeah, that's why this is black. Ghost Protocol is the one here, but this is the only one actually where you can see not just Tom Cruise at the top, but other cast members too. There's Paula Patton, Simon Pegg, and Jeremy Renner. Every other one just has Tom Cruise on the top. So in that sense, this is the odd one out. In every other way, it's the same. But so that's part 4, and here is part 5, which I think is my personal favorite of the entire series. I really have a lot of fun with this one. And this image of Tom Cruise on the front, the side profile, is a throwback to the first film, actually, in that. But again, it's black on the front, so it's black on the spine and it's black on the back. So there's Rogue Nation, and next is Mission Impossible Fallout. Back to the white theme again, but the color scheme of the original of the front art dictates what the rest of the sleeve should be. And this is one that I actually have in 3D. So this one says 3D on the spine and 3D on the back. It's the only film that was shot in 3D of the series. They have a universal look, as I said, and I like that. They're all customary. And here is the 7th film. It is called Dead Reckoning Part 1, but because the follow-up to this wasn't called Dead Reckoning Part 2, I did eliminate Part 1. This just says Dead Reckoning, not Dead Reckoning Part 1, as you can notice here on the front. But the on-screen credit on the film itself is Dead Reckoning Part 1. I just scrapped it from this front image of mine. Yeah, same thing, same layout as all the other ones, and this all leads up to Part 8, which is this one. Now, I've used the same back image as is on the retail version. Completely different front art. The front art just has a picture of Tom Cruise clamoring around a plane with no pilot. He's just doing his crazy stunts as usual. But it's got the same look, and well, on the back anyway, and of course the same look as all the other 7 ones. The On the retail version, the only text on the back for the film is Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. That is it. There is no story synopsis whatsoever. It just says Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I think that's incredibly lazy, and I've got a full story synopsis here on the back of mine, as you can see. Well, comparing it to such a brief text, this is a full text. But yeah, it looks just like all the other ones, with a main picture of him on top, with a tagline, car shots underneath, and the overall layout is the same. I much prefer this original poster art to the one on the retail one, and I think the one scene was actually just Tom Cruise. There were no other cast members, and it was a much more close up. This is a wide shot, but it includes other cast members here too as well as Tom Cruise running. But every choice, every mission has all led to this, written on the top right. None of the other sleeves I've done have got any text on the front other than just Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. So in that way, this is the odd one out, maybe you could say. And I think I put a tagline on the back of each one from a film critic. So looking in reverse, part 8, part 7. Yeah, there's a tagline there on the back. Part 6, part 5, part 4, part 3, part 2, and the one that started it all, part 1. Yeah, they all have taglines, they all have the same layout, so I like this for the series, that everything matches. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
I'm gonna eat a burrito.